Nah.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FB, man. Freddie B, the host here, man, with another Making the Right Play podcast, man. This is episode 19, y'all. We had to take a little break off last week, but we coming back hot with even more content, man. You know your favorites is back, man. Hey, man, G, give me something, man, about the Friday, man, and what your weekend looking like, man.
Friday going good. Ready to get the pod started, get the people what they want. Episode 19. Get y'all some good content, some things, some of our picks y'all might go ahead and put on y'all picks. FanDuel, we a source. So hey, listen and learn. Let's go, DT.
DT, what's up, brother? Give us some
Hey,
wise
man.
words, man.
Hey, man. Like you said, episode 19, man. It's Friday. Happy to be here, man. Like G said, we the source, but we ain't a magazine. Hey, tomorrow is Saturday, man. It's Taft versus Worfto. If you're in Cincinnati, be there or be nowhere else, man.
Heard about
It
that
goes
game.
down tomorrow. But I want to say, shout out to all the people that's coming along on this journey that continue to, reach out even when they don't see us drop an episode. We thank you guys for being, followers, subscribers, keeping us on our toes. We look forward to getting this content out for you guys. Everything will always go as planned, but we here with it for episode 19. I'm going to let Freddie B go ahead and kick the show off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, like, share, subscribe, man. Hit that TikTok at Making the Right Play Podcast, Instagram at MTPR, Making the Right Play Podcast. We also got our individual pages as well, man. Follow that boy Greg Clark, follow that boy Derek Turner, man. Follow that boy Checker Fred, man. We're gonna continue to build, man. We're gonna get this thing going, man. So listen, y'all, we're gonna start off here, man. NFL week 3, fellas. What did we like and what didn't we like in week 3, man? DT, we'll go ahead and start with you, brother. Let's roll.
The first thing I didn't like is what I seen here from the Cincinnati Bengals. It was embarrassing. It was worse than Greg eating at Panda Express. Man, listen, we came out here and just laid an egg. The team was not prepared to play the game. It was just humiliating. We let one guy take our life away, Isaiah Rodgers, in that first half with those two, turnovers for touchdowns. It was a forced fumble with the scoop and score and the pick. It's just, it was horrible. But overall, I think the one that just hurt everybody, that's got the NFL in the uproar, that's got Green Bay Packers under investigation with losing to the Cleveland Browns. They said somebody in Vegas won a lot of money somewhere, so that's being scrutinized. That was one, but I think overall the NFL so far, it's been a lot of competitive games. I see the NFC West. You got everybody over there playing pretty good. You got the AFC North here, teams playing pretty good. I think we had the Detroit Lions beat Baltimore, and I think they 1-2 now. So we just here in Cincinnati, we need to continue to just let Jake make a way. All I need Jake to do is to win me 5 games till Joe Burrow get back, and Joe Burrow come back and put on the cape like Greg used to do, call Superman, and lead us the rest of the way.
Okay, then, DT there. What's up, G? What you think about the first week, man? NFL.
Week 3 was pretty, stagnant, and there was some unexpected wins. I was watching Philadelphia because I didn't want to watch the Bengals. That dumpster juice. Thank God for NFL lead pass, because I ain't got to stay on one channel for you locals. But I just was shocked with all these blocked field goals at the end. Never seen nothing like it, but like Derek spoke on Cleveland and the Packers, I was shocked off that. And Philadelphia blocked 2 clutch field goals to beat the Rams. I thought the Rams was going to walk away with that win, but shout out to Philly for being resilient and pulling away in that game. That Baltimore Ravens and Lions, Fred, me and you was talking in the gym. I was pretty confident that the Lions were going to take that. I was pretty confident that Henry wasn't going to get 100 yards. I was telling people that 3 years ago, I saw the Baltimore Ravens really struggling on defense due to playing the Bengals and playing teams that got good or great quarterbacks that can deliver the ball. We got the Cal Hamiltons. I think Smith, the middle linebackers, is a step behind now. And this might be his last year But the shocker to me was the Atlanta Falcons getting shut out by the Carolina Panthers. Nobody saw it coming. I know Penix got benched in the fourth, but I was really shocked that they ain't scored. That's the one really, really had me scratching my head. And Denver having the lead, controlling that game, and losing it at the end to the Chargers. Shout out to the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh, with a Gary 3-0 start, but I think that West gonna be dangerous, down the line. I say about week 11, 10 and 11, it's gonna get real, real scary. But the Chargers out to the lead, Kansas City struggling, and the Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs play week 4. That's gonna be a tough one because the losers gonna go 1-3, and that ain't a good sign.
Nah, G, definitely, man. Thanks for the rundown, man. So yeah, I kind of agree with all the takes you had right there, man. Also with the Bengals, I think they played so bad is that there's nothing to talk about there. You know what I mean? Like that was a horror movie. Everything that went wrong on Sunday. I mean, it wasn't nothing else that could have went wrong unless somebody got hurt. I mean that's the worst thing that could have went there. So I don't even want to piggyback on that game. The Green Bay and Cleveland definitely was a shocker. I didn't think they would keep Green Bay to 10 points. That was definitely. But I do want to give credit to the Cleveland Browns defense. They are the real deal.
Yeah.
They are a top 3 defense in the NFL. I think with 2 killers with Myles Garrett and my boy Denzel Ward, Ohio State baby. That's getting the job done up there. So I mean, honestly, with Double O. Obviously with Cleveland, defense is gonna have to win them games, right? That goes down to what we know about sports. Period. Defense wins games. You know what I mean? And so I can't wait to see that. The Falcons 30-0 to the Panthers. That I didn't see that coming at all. Anybody that took that spread or saw that coming, congratulations. Have fun with that bag, man. Atlanta, y'all just didn't show up. You know what I mean? Last week, like G said, last week was crazy. A bunch of blocked field goals, blocked punts. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it was crazy last Sunday. Now I can't say, let me say some positives here. The Buccaneers was so fun. That Buccaneers are fun to watch, man. I love what they got going down there on both sides of the ball. This intensity. Baker Mayfield. Let's talk about rejuvenating a career. Even watching Sam Darnold last night with Seattle making those throws. Like this is let you know, Daniel, your boy Daniel Jones. Like sometimes getting in a different system, brings the best out of a player. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so you looking at it now where I'm like, we had a guy they put up I think that's the 2018 draft class. I think that Holden was in there. Baker, Sam Darnold. 4 out of 5 of the guys are Pro Bowlers. Not only Pro Bowlers, also 2 MVPs and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. That was an incredible draft class with quarterbacks, and I just wanted to point that out because that's pretty serious on my end to see, in the last few years to have that type of draft class, and especially with quarterbacks being successful. So I want to shout out there. G was right about Baltimore. That defense is not the same no more. Roquan Smith, I love what you're doing off the field. I love what you're doing in your city, man. Bought the whole hotel complex to house the poor. I love that, man. It's pretty much over. You know what I mean? He just not as and I think, to be honest with you, Patrick Queen, before them trading away, that's why he was able to decoy Roquan Smith, stand in the middle and getting them interceptions, because you had a linebacker at the side of you that was versatile, that could get up and down vertically all around the field. So I think that's another step. And then also the Bears got their first win of the year against the Cowboys. The Cowboys are fucking sorry. I don't fuck with Cowboys fan. I don't like nothing about until y'all get rid of Jerry Jones. I don't like shit about y'all. Y'all don't understand. It's not even fun to watch. CeeDee Lamb went down. I'm definitely a George Pickens fan. I'm not a Dak Prescott fan. You trade away your goddamn best defensive end. Michael Parsons, I didn't get that. Like, you got a good player back, but it's not translating to the field. And I think it's been years since you guys been winning games. So I do want to be personal there. Like, you got, I don't like to watch you guys. And then also I want to give a shout out to the Commanders winning without Jay and Daniels. I'm not a Raiders. I mean, I don't think the Raiders are good at all, but for the Commanders to come in, and I want to shout out Matt Jones. Matt Jones from Alabama. Matt Jones been showing up as well, playing good ball for the 49ers too. So, I mean, when you got a coach like Shanahan that's going to put you in a situation to be a game manager, you're pretty much successful in that. So that's pretty much my rundown about week 3. DT, you want to go ahead and touch the base here?
Yeah, because you said Mariota about the thing what you said, Redskins Commanders winning without Jaden Daniels. It's the system. They got Mariota fits that same type thing, same type of quarterback. You don't have to change nothing in the offense. That just bring you back here to Cincinnati. You got a quarterback like Joe Burrow. You got to have a backup with similar traits as Joe Burrow. Jake Browning is not it. You got to have a backup that's got the similar traits. Like they not the same style of quarterbacks. Mariota could come in and watch the offense. They don't have to change the play. He can run the read option. He can do them same type of things that they running with Jaden Daniels. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow's a shotgun guy. We got to get under center, which I prefer Joe Burrow to get under center as well, so teams can't tee off. But it's like, do Jake Browning really have a similar traits as Joe Burrow?
Nope.
Yeah. No, for sure. And since you brought that up, DT, we're gonna go ahead and go into this next thing. G, we're gonna go ahead and let you cook here. Joe Burrow's injury, they call him my boy Toe Burrow. It's a mockery right now, man. I guess you could say we seen it coming. Maybe we was too hyped because we are the cardiac cats. That's what probably we should change our name to, man. Maybe a heartbeat where it beat and it goes out. You know what I mean? Something like that. Maybe G. Can you definitely discuss to us how you feel about this injury with Joe Burrow and maybe what our future looks like here as Bengal fans, and also what we're looking to do here in the future?
Man, I'm here to tell you, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of all these goddamn injuries. In 6 years, you only played 3 seasons. You my man, Joe, but I gotta call it like I said, man. Your body is weak as fuck. You need to come work out with me, man, and the fellas, bruh. I don't know what trainers that y'all got enough facility for your ass to always be broke up every other year. Your toe, your calf, you rolling out, all this shit, bruh. And you got that new cleat deal and shit. You left Nike, and you all of a sudden you break your damn toe. Your ass gonna be sitting at home collecting $55 million. And then all of a sudden, Jake come in, everybody was loving Jake. They even took shots at you, saying that Jake, oh, yeah, you don't do audibles and shit like that. We got to sit up here and watch Jake. Jake a backup for a damn reason. And the fucking games he won was some motherfucker against some backups. He ain't beating out one starter. And people keep talking about win 5 games. Where? And the team wasn't even shit for real when you was in there. You was struggling against Jacksonville. Yeah. And then he come in, Zach, and his weak ass play calling, man. I'm so I want that motherfucker fired. I'm saying it. Fire, I want your ass gone. You shouldn't even make it throughout the year. Yo, shitty, I don't even know how the fuck you the coach. But that weak ass owner got you because he cheap as fuck. I'm getting tired of this shit, man. My boy up here, Derek, a damn season ticket holder. He hold faith. He gets soft when it come to y'all. I want to keep that same energy, call motherfuckers out. I'ma do it since he ain't gonna do it. Cause he invested in you punk motherfuckers. Y'all my team, but I'm gonna let y'all motherfuckers have it, bruh. There been too many goddamn years going on. My boy spending his goddamn money and shit with y'all. Disappointed and shit. Tired of that shit. He riding up to Cleveland to see you suckers. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all want this shit. Then the owner and shit, he cheap as fuck. He getting backup ass motherfuckers that everybody getting hyped over. None of you motherfuckers started for real. Nigga, you was behind Kenny Clark. The D-tackle from Green Bay. I forgot his motherfucking name because he ain't did shit this year. Geno Stone, you ain't shit. None of you motherfuckers ain't shit, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of and Al Golden. What the fuck is you running? You ain't blitz. You blitz more at Notre Dame than you did in the NFL. You ain't blitz nothing. You in this zone. DJ Turner, you ain't shit. You Michigan boys. Where my double O guys at? Zach, you got something against my double O boys? Got these whack motherfuckers, man. Earrings in your nose and shit. Get that soft ass shit out of here. And motherfucking, what's his name? God damn. That got me over here. Man, I'm so motherfucking mad at this shit, bro. There's so many people I can go down the line, bro. T. Higgins, how many catches you got? You went across the middle against Minnesota, your ass folded. You need to come see me too. Cause you ain't put on no fucking muscle. None. Since you been here. All up in the club and shit. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. Crying over money. One catch, 15 yards. Man, get this shit out of here. That offensive line, all you motherfuckers shitty. All y'all. Orlando, your ass need to go. I'm saying it. It's over, bruh.
Facts.
I thought they paused the game one play. You stayed there, everybody else was moving. Yo, whack ass. Cash, you ain't shit. Get that $5 million back. Then, and Fairchild, you okay. Mills playing pretty solid. But, bro, this shit crazy. I was watching Detroit, and I hate to be long-winded, though. I got to say this. When you blocking on offense, in order for the run to work, your offensive lineman got to be moving forward. What they call hike, we standing up like we ballroom dance. You know when they stand you up, the linebackers can shoot the gaps. That's why Brown ain't going nowhere. We ain't even zone blocking. Who the hell is our offensive line coach? This is a new guy. See, that's when you shop at Family Dollar and you shop at Dollar Tree, this the results you get. Shit like this. And then y'all be up here talking about hope. What TV y'all got? I need to buy that shit. Because I don't believe in this shit, bruh. I want that motherfucker gone, bruh. I'm tired of this shit, bruh. All the time about I take 2-0. See, I'm a different thinker, bruh. I see how we won. I like to dominate. I don't like to get back. See, we're a get back ass city. I live here and I can call this shit out. Because you're happy off. Man, they gave us 2 games because they talked about us coming up to a slow start and the shit didn't got real now. All this Jake shit, now y'all want Russell Wilson. Y'all want Jameis Winston. What happened to Jake? Huh? You can never duplicate nobody like Joe Burrow. He's elite. That's a backup. Joe different. It's a reason he called audibles, because the motherfucker calling the plays ain't shit. That's where it come from. He tired of getting hit. Y'all up here cheering this shit, all tailgating and shit. I want to come flip all them tables over, man. Mad at the motherfucker. Go ahead, DT.
Yeah, G. DT, what's up, man?
Man, I don't think it would have been in your best interest to flip over all the people, buddy, down there at them damn tailgates, buddy. But listen, it's still in Jake I trust here, man. I am a Cincinnati fan, man. I still do believe. But Joe Burrow, the toe injury, Joe Burrow injuries is on Joe Burrow. It comes down to the style of play that Joe Burrow plays. Joe Burrow got to become uncomfortable and take some snaps from out of the center. You can't take 90% of your plays out of the shotgun. Let's go 60, 70%, but it all comes down to Zach Taylor being the boss. If I'm your boss, we're gonna do what I want to do here. Yes, I'm gonna have packages and situations that plays to you, but I gotta be doing for the betterment of my team. Fred, you made a time where you was in college and that coach brought you in there and he had a picture of his family. Listen, is it them or is it you? That's what Zach need to go tell Joe Burrow. Because guess what? You got to put your foot down. Zach Taylor is like a Marvin Lewis 2.0. Zach Taylor, he has an eye for talent. He can scout players. He's a player personnel type of guy. But when it comes to X's and O's, he don't execute the plays. He's too soft. He's like a Greg Clark in the gym. Like, he's marshmallow. It's like, I don't understand it, but I want to wish Joe Burrow. He made a post today and said, sometimes this game can be heartbreaking. It's a Kanye West song he had playing on his IG. Joe, I want you to get back soon as possible. I do believe, like they say, they didn't believe, but God did, Joe. I'm here with you. Please get back, Joe. Come back with your cape on and lead us to the championship game. But right now, it's in Jake I trust. Jake, I need 5 wins from you. Offensive line, I need y'all to stop acting like y'all been around Greg and put y'all hands on somebody. And then another thing, T. Higgins, quit going on commercials with that factor ass bullshit, that endorsement meal. If you need a chef, Greg, know plenty.
hey, hey, look, man. I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet. All right, so I'm gonna give a little background about my family, man. My grandfather played for the original Bengals. He played for the Houston Oilers and got traded to the Bengals. So he played for the original Bengals. My cousin got drafted in '89. His name was Joe Kelly from the University of Washington, that linebacker. We've been the 3 guys that's right here. These guys are older than me, but I've been a Bengal before I probably was born. I was tied to this a long time. We done dealt with this shit for a long time. Anybody that understands, I mean, even football, you might not even be a Bengal fan. If you understand the NFL and the Cincinnati Bengals and the history here, you know what we dealt with. When we went to the Super Bowl, do you understand how huge it was down here? People calling off work, they canceling work. When we went to the Super Bowl, it was a huge deal because we finally, like, goddamn, we got to the promised land. We look great. We like a well-oiled machine. We do not look like that now, and we just spent all this fucking money. We don't look like. Listen, I'm gonna give my offensive line, my two guys, Mims and Fairchild, because they young boys. They learning. We supposed to have a big dog over there. Orlando Brown fucking stinks. Gene sent me a goddamn clip earlier. The nigga was ridiculous. What are you doing? You want to be busy walking around a damn facility with a mic on, interviewing motherfuckers, making funny ass videos. You want to make content, nigga? Come on the show, nigga. You can join us, nigga. But other than that, get back to football. You niggas just eating and ain't moving. You're eating and ain't moving. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. Listen, we got good food. We ain't got that. We ain't in New Orleans. We ain't in California. Goddamn, what are you doing, Taylor Britt? I don't want to see your bitch ass in the club, bro. I'm getting back to the thing. I don't want to see. Leave Skylar Blatt alone. Leave everybody. Get focused, nigga. I seen your bitch ass in the bowling alley, nigga. You eating pizza, you eating hoagies and shit. I know you might need to gain the weight, but I'm saying you ain't focused. Clearly. And I ain't even gonna talk about what y'all really out here doing. You're not focused. You don't understand. This is not a joke, man. If you do not put on, I looked at your stance against Jared Judy. The nigga, you was sitting flat foot when he hit your ass with that out rap. How the fuck you doing that with Jared Judy? You don't even know your personnel. You're lazy, bro. You physical. Your mechanics is terrible. And what I'm saying is this, Joe. This has transpired because you did get hurt. But now we looking at everybody else. The defense can't stop nobody. We can't get no fucking yards. I mean, goddamn. I watched Arizona. We watched Arizona last night. Kyle Murray ain't it. I mean, goddamn, it was terrible last night. You know what I mean? Like Sam Darnold look good, but he ain't even in Arizona. You know what I mean? Marvin Harrison dropping shit. I mean, it's been tragic. NFL been tragic for batters like me, nigga. I closed the laptop last night, man. I said I'm gonna go ahead and watch Pop the Balloon or something, man. I don't even know what to do on YouTube no more, man. I'll be watching how what I'm saying is we're tired. Joe, I understand that you're injured. We're tired. Understand our frustration. Do you understand the talks we had at the gym? Do you understand the talks I had with G and DT? The DT is a season ticket holder. My cousin tailgate, he just tailgate to get drunk now. There ain't no reason to go to the damn game. We already know what's going to happen. You might as well have a good time, eat and get fried because we know what the outcome going to be. Jake Browning, come on, dog. What you need to do, Jake, let me give you some sauce. Drop your goddamn girlfriend. Tell your family to stay the fuck at home. Lock the fuck in. If you can't, if y'all can't give him no time, we're done. We have no running game. We have no running game at all. Guess what Zach Taylor do? He finally go to the screen in the damn third quarter. You finally give a screen pass out there to Chase Brown so he can get some fucking yards. What are we doing? Jamar, you wasn't focused. I'm going to go ahead and cut. Isaiah Rodgers looked like the best fucking defensive player in the goddamn NFL last Sunday. I mean, bro, my daughter came out the room. She don't even watch football. She looked at the score. She said, She looked at me. I looked at my son. He's because he's a Baltimore Ravens fan. I look at him. I like, son, go ahead and laugh. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get off today because it was horrific. It was terrible. Lucky I got the Fire Stick, so I was able to change it to other games. I ain't had to watch the the Cleveland game, which I thought ended up being well. I was able to go watch the Eagles game and watch a few things. And I'm gonna be honest, my wife would tell you right now, I took a nap. Halftime, I went to go take a nap. It wasn't no point to watch that no more. You know what I mean? We are tired. DT. It's all love. If you want to ever get them tickets up, we here. If you want to go down there and get a hot dog or something, Hey, listen. But look, this is what I'm gonna say. Joe Burrow, I hope you can get back healthy. I hope you can get back sooner than later. We are gonna always be who they till we die because we just Cincinnati guys. Anything that come from the city, anything, we with the city regardless. I hate to say it, that's just the type of guys we are. We loyal to. We don't leave, but we also allowed to express our feelings and pain of what we feeling. You know what I mean? It's just we gotta hold y'all accountable. We gotta hold y'all. I just signed a new deal. We know y'all gonna be here for years. You know what I mean? If I was Paul Brown, cut down the prices on the concession. $11 water, $15 Donato P. Give us a discount or something. You already dealing with heartache. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I ain't got nothing to say. Go ahead, DT.
They do give a discount with the season ticket holder. A bottle of water is like $5 something for the 20 ounce, and it's $9.75 for the life water. I went there. I don't never buy no food at the stadium neither. Nacho last year was $11. It was $14, and it was horrible. Down in Atlanta, they got cheapest concessions. Baltimore, you see they doing them $5 concessions down there in Baltimore, But the problem is, and Mike Brown, the reason why it might seem like he's so greedy is because he don't own that stadium. Those other teams own the things. So he's paying rent. He's trying to get every penny he can versus Arthur Blank or the Mandel that's out there in Baltimore. They own it. Robert Kraft and them, they own their stadium. So everything that's coming in off of that comes to them. I think that's the problem about it. Mike Brown has to, come up with a way to build his own, I mean, the Bengals, I think the organization worth $4 billion or something like that. So we got some money. And those other guys got businesses outside of football. The Bengals' only business is football, and that's the end for me.
For sure. Hey, G, did you want to go ahead?
Yeah. The reason why it's like that because you got to spend money to make money. Yes, he's a billionaire, but if you spend the money on the right free agents and stuff, to keep the team elevated, you're gonna get the money back and even more. That's what it's all about. You doing stuff just to get back and hope and wishing. You got to be aggressive. The aggressive owners win. Philadelphia. How many times our phone said breaking news when their team was set and they still adding? Still adding.
That's a fact.
You got money to add, bro. You cool. Y'all lied to us and said y'all go to attack free agency. Y'all set for 3-4 days and then we get what's the dude from Green Bay?
Who you talking about?
98. What's the defensive tackle we got from Green Bay?
TJ Sladen.
How many times y'all heard his name in 3 weeks? See, now I got to go back to my one phase. And now this G, that's a sucker right there. You paid a sucker. How many times y'all be hearing BJ Hill's name? See, we all thought we was on mute. That's the problem. I watched Calais Campbell. He wanted to come here. He's 39 years old. He's better than both of them two guys I just named put together. 6'8", 300. Still quick, still getting penetration through the line and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's one person on that line name that we hear. Shout out to Jenkins. He had a good game against Minnesota.
Yeah, he did.
Hendricks. Who you hear in the secondary? Who you hear at linebacker? Knight.
Now Demetrius
he make a few noise.
Young boy, well, yeah.
But who, if you were playing against the Bengals, who scare you on defense?
Oh, nah. Nobody.
That's the reason Matt and Sale's down. Because there's a lot of people like the Bengals, but they ain't good enough to play with. They some soft punk motherfuckers. Listen, your team is what the owner put as the leader, is the coach. You take on his persona. I think he needs to get a guy with structure. It's going to cost you. If you fire Zach, do not make Dan Pritchard the coach. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn. Yep. And so yeah, I think hey, again, Joe, get well fast, man. Season's not over. We got to keep it real with y'all. We have to hold y'all accountable. And speaking of accountability, guys, we're gonna go ahead to this next one, man. Adrien Broner on it is what it is. Cincinnati, Ohio, Adrien Broner, three-time champion in boxing, weight class champion. For people that might not know him, he is from Cincinnati, Ohio. This is a guy that I think we all possibly know personally. And so, guys, we saw the situation here. It is what it is. Derek, I'm gonna go ahead and let you start here, man. Also, this is what I do want to say before we start. There was a message he sent out to Cameron earlier, apologizing and letting him know that it was you could tell it was a sincere apology, and that he just wants him in his life, and that he looks at him like a brother. And I love the apology, and also what he put up on his page about holding himself accountable and trying to get back here and apologizing to the people that did help him out. So clearly, he's starting to recognize and look in the mirror. So I want to start out with that here first. But let's talk about the situation. What happened on It Is What It Is. And guys, and also I want you to ask this question. I want you to talk about what happened on there, but also what do we see in his future? DT, go ahead and start.
Hey, like you said, that's big for AB taking that accountability too. Like you said, that message. And Cameron responded back to the message and said, I understand, I look at you like a little brother, and I'm here for anything that you need as well. He said, it's more than just what you said on the show. But I feel AB was, he was drunk. But I kind of feel like, I didn't think the girl really felt uncomfortable. I think she was smiling and stuff like that. You give me that little smirk off and stuff like that. You're not giving me a face like, because a black woman, one thing they don't have a problem to do is tell you to shut the fuck up. I grew up with a black woman in the house. I was married to a black woman. I talked to several black women. They will tell you to shut the hell up in a heartbeat. But AB, I feel like I feel like AB going forward, he need to just get it together. He needs to surround himself around some people that's not afraid to tell him who he is and what he need to be doing. Forget all the yes man and stuff like that. AB, I feel it's gonna take a lot for him to overcome to come back to what he used to be. But I do feel confident in AB if he really wants to do it and get out there and run like he used to when he had Coach Mike training him and stuff like that. Get back to the old AB. Even if you don't get back to the old AB, just get back to where you are a respectful person, where people respect you. They're not clowning you like I go drunk ass AB. Because even after the incident on that show, he tried to run out on a $2,200 tab that they had on a food bill somewhere, and whoever he was with was like, "Look, we could do a show or something like that, to pay that tab off, or wooty do. We could have him sign some autographs or something like that." So it's just like he got to put himself around a better group of people, man. I'm glad this team takes some accountability and know what he used to be. But where were all those people that was with AB when he had all that money, when he was giving out $100 bills? Oh, we don't do change, and they all right there with a camera phone, laughing and smiling. Where are they at now? I know Lil G was in AB corner. I think Lil G probably was the realest guy that AB had on his team. He got to get himself around some like-minded people. Being here from the west side of Cincinnati, which is so-called the largest neighborhood in the city, those folks from over there need to rally around him. Where he went down there in Millville, he went to the Fay, he went to 2400. I'm calling on guys like Greg. I'm calling on guys like B-Luck. I'm calling on all those guys, the other boxers, Brandon Bennett and all those guys that's over there that's a part of that west side community to embrace your own. Like, embrace your own. Help him get right. That's all I got to say.
For sure. Now that's a great take, DT. G, what you thinking, brother?
I can say that I'm glad that he, issued that apology. He's been doing that a lot lately when he caught up in these type of situations. And I'm gonna be a little tough. I think that's getting old. AB need to help AB. First of all, you got to get yourself together, and you gotta take responsibility that you got a problem. It was funny. His name was the problem, but you got a problem which I can see you fighting depression. I can see the pressure on you because what you used to be. And that's one of the worstest things that's happening mentally when you trying to reverse time. And I know it's some things you did early when you was up that you wish you could take back because everybody gonna remember you for that. And you know, they probably bring it up. They probably don't. It's a lot of people celebrate when they see you down, when they see you drunk. Yeah, you need help. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, you a guy that a lot of little kids that boxed that looked up to. I heard them screaming your name. I was in that Millville gym, all that every day. Saw you running, the most athletic, the fastest, you know. And you spoke on Coach Mike. Guys like that's missing. I bet at times when Coach Mike was here, he took Coach Mike for granted. And now when that physical gone, how many times he by himself, he talking to Coach Mike's spirit? How many times he crying? How many times he probably hurt? Like you said, that circle that used to be around when you being cheered. Real friends is when things going down. That's who you find out that's who really in your corner. But AB did a lot of things to them guys that was in his circle, sent them home, bragged about, sent them home and stuff on trains and stuff, you know. And now they seeing you at your lowest. They probably ain't out, celebrating it because it's more sad. They probably hurting too because it should never came to this. Having yes men to these young guys, this will happen. They cheer on a lot of bullshit. They don't check the bullshit. So when a lot of shit build up, the shit fall on you. But ain't nobody there to help you clean it up either or clean it off for you. So you become a mockery. You become a sideshow. Cats want to pay you on TV. Kid, throw me this. I'm going to pay you for your time. That wasn't no G shit. That was some sucker shit to me because the fact that you drunk, they could treat you like this. That's why I said it starts with you. It ain't always about what somebody can do for you, it's what you can do for yourself. If you a man with honor, just like you running that pavement for that championship fight, you be alone, bro. I done seen you over at Eden Park by yourself with no cameras, with a hoodie on, with some shorts on. And there's times where you got to think first instead of reacting. I know you drinking that pain away. I know, but guess what? When you sober up, that pain's still there. So there's other things that you can do. Get some help, AB. Because that last thing I want to hear is a RIP post. Because everything got to you and you couldn't handle it. Because don't nobody know when enough is enough. We just lost a running back by the name of Rudy Johnson. We knew him as Rudy, but we don't know what he was going through. The difference is, AB, your shit being televised, bro. I know people reaching out to you. I know you getting calls because that apology came from other people talking to you, bro. I done seen people take pictures of you in the bar sleep, staggering out. But I want you to get some help, bro, seriously. Cause I don't want to see no RIPAB. You got it, Fred.
For sure. Oh yeah, no, definitely, man. Gee, that was great. DT, yours as well too. I think the biggest thing is that he has to get away from enablers and get in front of the guys that can push him to thrive. I do think Coach Mike Def did a lot. This is a guy that was in your corner for a long time, was a father figure. Rashi Warren Jr., that's my nephew, Nuke's first son, by marriage. And that was his granddaddy. Everybody took that hard because of what he did. Terrence Bud Crawford put the light on Cincinnati as well, saying some of the best boxers in the world, came out of Cincinnati, of what he thought about us. So that just lets you know the product we've been producing over the years. Ricardo Williams, the Aaron Pryors, the ABs, etc. AB, when I tell you, we always been in your corner. Anything that comes out of the city, that not only is being productive, you are a superstar. You could sell the fights. You could fight. You went up different weight classes. There's pretty much nothing that you could not have done. But we started seeing you falling from grace a long time ago. when you said fuck, well, Rock Nation gave you the deal, fuck Rihanna and fuck Jay-Z. You cut yourself out a lot of business right there. You know what I mean? Enduring. AB, you had the money to come back and maybe put some money into the gym. Maybe have your own gym, going for these youngins. Something that you could have did as well for you to be able to hang your hat on when boxing was over. You know what I mean? If that's what you really wanted to do. You lost your kids, you lost your wife. It's not a lot of things that you got to hold on. So I can understand that pain. I can understand what you're going through. The Dazen Project did an interview with you. You was drunk as hell. They still put it out. Cameron knew you was drunk as hell. That situation happened. He put it out. This is for content and likes. It's the same shit that they going through with Dame Dash. Dame Dash on his last motherfucking leg, dog. And we're going to put out whatever we can to continue to get these views because they understand the monetization of content on the internet. This is why we see so much foolery now is because people understand they can get paid for this. And this goes back to the money being the root of all evil. What we talked about in the previous episode. People will do whatever they can to make a dollar, regardless. And they don't remember that all of it's on the internet. So you don't want us to be judgmental, but look how you moving. Look what you're doing. Let's talk about it. DT brought up B Luck. B Luck was in your corner. Who corner he in now? Javante Davis, 6'4", your manager, he was in your corner. Look who corner he in now, Javante Davis. Who did Javante Davis get a credit to teaching the business of boxing? He gave it to you, AB. He said you put him in the game. That's why the last fight he let you come and train with him, come in the training camp, because you his big brother. He loves you. But he understands what's going on as well. So he took the team that he felt like was strong, and he took them a few parts. We heard stories about you slapping your boys from the city. We heard you kicking people out of limb. This disrespecting people that always had love for you, genuine love for you, because you at a certain plateau now. I remember you in the back of a car eating a girl out, and she was she was just with Big Meat. Do we not remember that video? Selena Powell, the man was in the back of a car eating a girl out. And listen, you have went too far, youngin. AB, you are one of the biggest staples to come out of this city. You don't understand, man. You are one I just want to point out the things that you've been doing that's being reoccurring. That's being reoccurring. So you can understand, because the first step is accountability. First step is accountability. Looking in that mirror and understanding, I done fucked up. Big time. But I'm a strong believer in when God give you another 24/7 hours, that you got to take each step each day to improve yourself. So I'm thankful that you are back in the gym. I am thankful whoever got you to do that apology, for you to do that apology. Also, and reach out to these people because they rock with you for real, AB. Also, my thing is this, AB. You got to know who your friends are, and you got to know who you're doing business with. When I'm on a platform like It Is What It Is with Mason Cameron, that has millions of followers, millions of viewers, every time they get on, we have to conduct ourselves specifically. You don't realize that one interview, you could have did so well on it that you start your own podcast. You already got the inside. You got the relations. I would love to see you and Polly G on an interview because of what happened with y'all with the fight. I would love to see you and Madonna on the interview, getting your boy Burrow on there. You got so many people in your corner that still love you, man, and that's rooting for you. You know what I mean? And those type of connections. An interview with Don King, that would be legendary to kind of figure out, maybe you could be the one that opened up about what happened with him and Tyson, the business tactics. It's so many ways you could have went, AB, where you could have monetized and had a different type of career. I actually saw people in your comments after you sent this apology say the same shit I'm saying right now. Saying the same shit I'm saying right now. You should have did the podcast. You funny, you witty, you got that type of, you say the things that's gonna make people click on your videos. You do that. You've been doing that even in Cincinnati when you was here. We always seen the potential. Like G said, most athletic, most dangerous, letting your hands go. There's something that happened mentally and people don't realize it. They saying, I seen Michael Porter Jr., not to get off topic. Oh, Ben Simmons, he had some bad injuries. He had the same injuries I had. But that also translates to being mental as well, mentally. You see what I'm saying? You might not want to go as hard as you did because you had them injuries. The mental game is 90%, and we understand that in boxing. I hate to say it, but it's a lot of boxers that go down this path. They just don't do it as publicly as AB. You get what I'm saying? They still don't, but AB don't realize is that you know why they ain't interviewing Madonna? It's because you're entertaining. They know that you got that type of following. When you do things, you got a following. People hate you so much that they gonna tune in. People dislike you that much. They know you just gonna act the goddamn fool, man. Instead of using it to be productive and start your own thing, they laughing at you. But I'm glad that you apologize. I can't wait to see the next steps, man. I hope you I pray that you get sober, man. I hope that you get around I'm gonna let you go, G. I hope that you get around the people that really care about you, that really got genuine love for you. Because I'm telling you right now, the genuine love is the motherfuckers that's gonna tell you what the fuck it is, regardless if your feelings hurt or not, man. I'm hearing rumors that you still got money put up, like some type of Allen Iverson type of deal that basically you can't touch a certain amount of money to you this age. That's great. So guess what? You got a chance to improve yourself. I brought up last time, Maurice Claret went through a lot of struggle, end up turning himself around, doing a lot of shit for his community in Youngstown, Ohio, getting on It Is What It Is. He has he understands the game because he did it at a high level. Ohio State don't get no higher than that other than the league. And did it on that level when football was football. Not saying it ain't now, but we talking about, we when they playing against Miami Ford, Willis McGahee, back in them days. So I just want to say, I'm praying for you, brother. I wish you the best, man. I wish your family the best, man. I hope you can mend all your relationships, brother. And we want to see you win. We still want to see you win, man, because we still rooting on you. I think that's probably why it hurt us so much to even see it. And that's why we needed to talk about it. Hopefully you can, if you do see this, and if, one day you say, hey, man, I might want to do the Making the Right Play podcast. That invitation is there for you, man. And we would love to have you on the show to kind of express what's going on with you and also what your future holds. G, go ahead. We could go ahead and end this.
You were talking about the interviews. I was gonna make it quick. It'd have been dope, like Andre Ward. He go visit boxers. I think Andre Ward sitting down with Adrien Broner, somebody he respect, have a good interview. And I'm gonna go back to Cameron having him on. It Is What It Is. Say that never took place. Say AB was professional or whatever. He could still joke because that's a sense of humor, and had a good 15, 20-minute segment. Who's to say when the show over with? I'm a businessman. Hey, AB, when fights come, I can have you on here. And that can open up opportunities. Those are things when you're not in the right state of mind, that can be blown. If you would have killed that interview, Cam was like, man, what you think about when big fights come up, I can have you as the lead guy. You could break down little, fights and matchups and stuff. Like he bring Pac-Man, like he bring Maurice Claret for college football, like he bring Michael Irvin for football. Having different guests for NBA basketball. That could have been your lane. You could have been moved to Vegas because you could have blew it up and bring your sense of humor. You and Cam, you and Mace. Just little opportunities sometimes that we be in, knowing if you did well, where it would have went. And I wish that would have went well for you instead of, making headlines for what you made headlines for. That's all.
Yep. And this one I want to say real quick, guys. I also want to shout out to the boxers, right? Because people don't realize in this sport, these guys are independent contractors. They're independent contractors. They don't get health benefits. They have to pay for these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference from the NBA. You play a certain amount of years, you get that you still get that health insurance. You still get to go, these therapists. These are things that they have to pay out for themselves. When they get a surgery, they have to pay this out for themselves. They have to take care of this. And so that's what I just want people to understand. That's why a lot of boxers deal with what they deal with. And a lot of them go through this. We saw Mike Tyson go through it. We've seen a ton of them go through this same situation, blowing money, not understanding, because it's the same way with football, CTE. It affects you. You know what I mean? Warren Sapp brought up one time. They asked him why his son doesn't play Little League football. He said, well, if I wanted my son to play Little League football, I'd just smack him in the head 12 times, hard as hell. He said when and this was the point that he brought up, because he said when he was down there at the Hall of Fame, they were talking about how stupid Little League has gotten nowadays, where these kids go so hard that they don't even understand. They can't even get their grades done. It's not their fault. It's just they can't even concentrate because they already dealing with these things at an early age. And that's what the next thing it does, it leads to behavior issues. My grandfather played in the league. He had dementia. He also had a time where they said he possibly could have had CTE. We sent his skull to the same place they sent Junior Seau skull to. So this is the same doctor that looked at both of them and said, hey, there's points that he could have had CTE. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying. A lot of these guys are dealing with that. So I just want to definitely give a shout out to all the boxers. I hope you guys are taking care of your health. I hope you guys are, being able to, take care of your families and continue to strive, man. Because we, it's, boxing ain't everything. You got a family, you got kids, man. You want to be around for them. And so, so I just want to shout out to them. So, hey, listen, y'all, we're gonna go here next, man. This been funny to me. Trae Young and Patrick Beverly dispute, man. I don't know if y'all been seeing it back and forth, but basically, Trae Young did an interview with 520 Podcast. Shout out Jeff Teague and them boys. Basically, got going over his career and what he did at Oklahoma. Just a good it was a good interview. Kind of seeing Trae Young in a different light and understanding how good Trae Young is, right? Kind of going down on paper. And then Patrick Beverly, a bunch of empty stats. Like Patrick, it seemed like a jealousy thing to me, man. So, G, I'm gonna go ahead and let you start here, man. So, because I know you've been watching as well. We talked about it a little bit. What do you think this feud is about? Is it a jealousy thing that you think is about, or is it just a competitive thing? Because Patrick Beverly is known for. I remember when he pitched Chris Paul, his goddamn back damn near across the whole damn court, man. So he got some problems as well. But what do you think about this one, brother?
I just think Patrick Beverly. I look at it as he making Trae Young be a better player, but he just brash with it, and he speak on certain things. He speak his mind, and he don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't think Patrick Beverly really look at Trae Young as a decent player. He know Trae Young get busy, but he's saying that you had one playoff good run, Eastern Conference Finals, but it's more to you. And I think coming into this season with the guys they didn't got in free agents and free agency, I think Trae got something to prove. Everybody knows Trae can hoop. I'm not the biggest Trae Young fan, I'll be honest with you, but I know he can hoop though. But when Pat started going stat for stat and what he did, this is where Trae steps on him. He was never the guy. Trae Young is a cornerstone piece of the Atlanta Hawks, is to be built around. Pat, you a guy that they will bring to put around Trae as a backup. Y'all numbers is not even close. You a role player. You was a dog in high school basketball, Pat. But in the NBA,
Chicago,
you're not even in the same breath as Trae Young. You said you went to the playoffs how many times? You wasn't the starting point guard. You was the backup. You the guy that ran up on the scoreboard in Minnesota. We thought y'all won. Only thing was missing was confetti. Trae Young never did that. He just rubbed his shoulders and started doing this in the garden. Pat, you have no garden moments. Trae got moments. Trae got threes, shooting half court and everything. They even call him Baby Steph, But you're more of a dog defender. You got a role. Trae got all lights he can shoot. You don't have endorsement deals. Trae got endorsement deals. It's just different levels. So I understand what you're doing psychologically, because I saw your interview when you said, hopefully this bring a different side out to Trae when the season starts. So y'all gonna come thank me for that. That's what Pat said. And that's how I'm looking at it. But then calmly how Trae came back and broke down that, bro, this is a lose-lose for me. Even explaining myself to you. You're a role player, I'm a starter. I'm a top pick. You wasn't picked. I'm still playing. You had to go overseas. So that's how I look at it,
Nah, for sure, G. Hey, DT, I don't know if you was DT, I don't know if you was too familiar with what was going on, the banter back and forth, but How do you feel about like, you know, even Patrick Beverly, even because if you watch the banter and if you didn't get a chance to see it, he was kind of disrespectful, and it kind of to me kind of started turning into hate. But you know Patrick Beverly, you know Trae Young. Do you think it's even okay for Patrick Beverly? It's okay to speak on it, but I'm saying like when you're talking about between both of them, is there even a comparison there?
Honestly, I didn't get to see the thing, but like you said, I know both of those players. But Patrick Beverly is like a Dennis Rodman. You get in your head. He's a guy that's want to get into under your skin. He's an earth disturber in basketball. That's all he do. That's part of his game. That's part of his uniform. But as far as comparing, like G said, it's like G having 6 quarters, and when the game over with, he had 4. I mean, he had 2 left, and when I played, the game was over when I still had 6 quarters. You can't compare the two. G actually played the game, and I was over here being a bench warmer. Like he said, I was drafted, you wasn't. But Patrick Beverly, he plays a role, and that's the thing. If everybody understands their role, he does what he's supposed to do. So Patrick Beverly, to me, it's not a failure because you play a role. You do what the team bring you in to do. Trae Young, honestly, has not lived up to the hype of Trae Young. Like he has not been the Trae Young that people thought he can be. All Trae Young, he shoot a million 3-pointers. He can get to the rim, but he ain't led that team to go nowhere. Like G said, they went out and got players this year. Hopefully, it can be better. But I went down there. I was at the series when they played the. They ended up losing to Boston. When I was living in Atlanta, I went to the playoff games down there. It was rocking down there. But like Trae Young, no, he didn't do nothing to stop nothing. Like he's a decent basketball player. I wouldn't even say he's one of the top in the game. He's a decent basketball player. He don't excite me. He shoot a lot of threes, which I hate guys that mess up the NBA, jacking up all those 3-pointers. It's crazy, but I'm hoping the guy that can with some pieces around he can be something for the city because that city of Atlanta they embrace Trae Young. Like my old stepson, he used to play basketball down there. Trae Young donated. This is Greg Clark guy. We got to stop mentioning Georgia around Greg. But Trae Young donated. He had some shoes. I call them ice trades. I don't know what they was like, white, some ugly little Adidas type shoes or something. But he donated them to the whole team down there. So the kids was able to have the shoes and stuff like that. So he do good for the community. But those people down there in Atlanta, they embrace Trae Young. But me and Atlanta have nothing alone, so I'm gonna leave that to Greg. I'm just gonna go ahead and close out on Atlanta. But Patrick Beverly, he's an entertainer too, man. He likes to get in your head. If I can get in your head, guess what? Who knows? Patrick Beverly might get a call up to come back home and have to face against Trae Young and all that stuff he said on that pod. Guess what? I'm gonna play it in your head. I'm finna get under your skin because I know I'm bothering you. And like you said, Trae Young said it's the loss, it's the lose for me by even addressing it. If I know I ain't got no reason to address it, like that's like me saying, Greg, he give me a hard time all the time. Sometimes I just can't say nothing. I don't even address it because I know it's a catch-22 with Greg. Like, and for y'all that don't know, I know y'all heard Fred talking about the AB situation. If you're looking for a manager, get at Fred. And you're looking for a therapist, Greg is a good one. He will give it to you real. He's a good therapist, folks. Get at, what's his name? Greg Clark, man. Get at it, y'all. If y'all need a therapist, he do that after hours. You can get him on his phone. We ain't going to put his number out here, but y'all can get in his inbox. He's a therapist for sure. Get at Greg Clark. He will tell you the hard truth, but he's a listening ear. Get at him, ladies. Guys, get at Greg Clark, man. He's the guy.
Hey, look, y'all. Nah, hey, DC, no, for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know if G giving them services out, man, for free, man. Go ahead and get the stipend, man. But look, this what I'm gonna say. Trae Young's recent performances versus Patrick Beverly. This was 5 games. Points per game, 29.6 points a game. Assists per game, 11 assists a game. Rebounds per game, 3.2 rebounds a game. You might as well thought Patrick Beverly was Casper. He wasn't nowhere to be found. If somebody averaging 30 points against you, because we're gonna go ahead and round up. I understand math. 29.6 is 30 points a game. Trae Young led I think the NBA second or first in the NBA in assists last year. Trae Young went to the Eastern Conference Finals with that team he went with. Trae Young is one of those guys. He is in a situation where they have talent, then they didn't. They had talent, then they didn't. Even what he did last year with that team, they didn't have any. My guy that came from Duke, Johnson, Jalen. I mean, Jaren, the power forward, Jalen Johnson, I think, who is going to probably end up being a star. He's a double guy every night. They had some young boys down there. They traded a lot of guys away. They brought Karis LeVert in last year. They didn't really have a team. I remember when they lost to Miami, but Trae Young still was killing. Trae Young is one of those guys, man. I'm sorry. I've seen Trae Young play as well. We went to Atlanta and watched him play against Brooklyn when KD was in Brooklyn. So to me, he's exciting. He's great off the pick and roll. There, you're right. He does shoot a lot of threes, but that's just what he does. If we remember, and honestly, he had one of the most underrated seasons at Oklahoma as a freshman in college ever. The boy was a straight out stud, and so I'm a fan. I'm definitely I think he got a lot of game. Patrick Beverly, I like Patrick Beverly. I remember watching him on, I forgot what that was called back in the day, but he played on one of them teams on ESPN. He's from Chicago. He adapts that personality. I'm telling you right now, Pooh, Derrick Rose didn't talk a lot because his game talked a lot, but Derrick Rose like that. All them guys, Sharon Collins, all them guys from Chicago, them killers from out there. The Jahlil Okafors to the Jabari Parkers. You had to be those type of guys playing in that city. It's a great hoop city. And it's a lot of killers that came out. Shannon Brown. I mean, we could go all day with them dogs down there in Chicago, man. So high school ball, Anthony Davis. I mean, you know what I mean? Like Simeon, you know, those guys, they had some killers down there. And it's a huge list. Tony Allen. You know what I'm saying? And Tony Allen remind me of a Patrick Beverly. Just on a difference, you know what I mean? Like that type of mentality, not game. Tony Allen, to me, was a defensive specialist. Patrick Beverly is a pest. I hate pests. I used to hate. They had your ass fouled out in a heart because you didn't hit the nigga with an elbow on the top of the head. He didn't slid to the. He ain't even get hit for real, but he didn't slid to the damn stands. Then he laughing at you because you didn't got two T's and you up out of there. Patrick Beverly is one of those guys. He's gonna mess the game plan up. That is what he's meant to do, and that's what he got paid for. You put him in a game. Once he started being able to knock down a three, you could start him at the two. You know, he talks about these stories when he was with him and Kawhi Leonard. That was a hell of a duo on the defensive side of the ball. You know, you got a guy like Beverly that's, again, he is going to be disruptive. And I think that he just doesn't have the respect for Trae Young because he's younger. Patrick Beverly think he's soft. Let's just be honest. That's what it is. He calling him soft. That's, to me, everything that came out of this is that's what he calling him. He think that Trae Young is soft. He don't think that he like that, and he played against them. But I think the numbers stand differently. You know, when we talking about the NBA, I'm big in documentations beat conversation every time. I ain't got to talk to you, my nigga, when I'm killing you. You just want to have a conversation with me. You want to get me there. I'm killing you. And we can bring up other players because this happens all the time. Dominique Wilkins just said he didn't talk to Larry Bird till 2 years ago. Larry was fucking them boys up down there in Atlanta, man. I get it. Dominique Wilkins is a competitor. He like, I can't stand this nigga for real. You know what I mean? Until now, to the point that I feel good enough to be able to talk to him and give him his flowers. But I understand that type of situation. Michael Jordan on the 75 game, he came in there and went at Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson over there like this. Oh, Mike looking at that nigga serious. You know how that nigga press you, but you over there laughing. You think but Mike like this. Oh, you see that little old motherfucker over there? I'll bust his ass right now. Everybody like this. They laugh at Magic like this. Oh man, come on, Mike. Mike like this. Nah, I'm for real. It throw you off. You know what I'm saying? Like it throw you all the way off. Like now you like this. Now you like, Magic like, I don't know how to take this. But I also know I can't fuck with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and laugh it off. I'm gonna wait till he talking shit. I'm gonna go ahead and walk in the other room. You know what I mean? I can't wait to go get up out of here. I'm gonna go grab wifey. We gonna get on here and get up out of here. You know what I mean? And so and it's a respect there because Mike ain't gonna speak to you if it ain't a respect there. So it's also a respect there. I think him and Magic is friends. I don't want to get off topic, but I do want to say this is that everybody don't deserve a podcast. everybody don't deserve to speak on everybody. You can have an opinion about shit. Paul George, you probably don't deserve to speak on a lot of people, but you do. Draymond Green, love Draymond Green to death. Champion, I think he knows what it takes. I might take his opinion a little bit more because he's been there, but you also played with one of the best players to ever do this in Steph Curry. You also played with a Hall of Famer in Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? Like you know, in your situation, in your role, you were set up to be successful. You also played with Kevin Durant, one of the best scorers to ever do it as well. There's a lot of people that went through that Golden State umbrella. You know what I mean? Also, the same way with people that keep speaking on Bron. I understand, right? We understand what's going on with Bron, but there's certain things that cannot be talked about. LeBron is just one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? You got them guys, Kobe Bryant. I don't even understand the couple last months of what's been coming about all against Bean, because we know damn well if he was still here, y'all wouldn't even be speaking on him without his permission. Y'all would have texted that nigga first. Hey, Cole, we about to have a little segment. You care if I speak on this? You know what I mean? Because we know how dominant and militant Bean was. Because the worst thing you could do is talk about Bean, and then he come on a podcast. You talk about him on Wednesday, then he come back on Friday, and you like this. Damn, I should have never brought that motherfucker up right there, because we gonna get down to the details of this shit. You know what I mean? We gonna get down to what really happened. And I'm gonna end it right here. I watched the interview with one of my favorite interviews with Kobe and T-Mac when Rachel Nichols did that interview. It was fun. I love to see it. But what Kobe say? He said, man, T-Mac said, we were just shooting around. No, we was playing one-on-one. He said, when do I never not keep score? I remember the score. It's certain niggas you just don't play with. Them type of niggas, Mike, Kobe, you don't play with them type of niggas. Brian gonna laugh with you. Oh, man, you tripping, man. Them two niggas right there, hey, man, they remember the spade score. You hear me? We own that type of time. You know what I mean? It's just a difference. So, Patrick Beverly, it's time to stay in your place, baby boy. I love you. I love the competitive nature. I love that you're trying to get the content out, man. I love between you and Rashad McCants and Patrick Beverly. I love that. That makes sense. You and Trae Young, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. All right, y'all. Listen, we're gonna go here, man. We're gonna go here and switch the topic here. We out for the sports. Can men and women just be friends? We can go ahead and get straight to it. DT, I think this is something that you can let us know here, man. Can men and women just be friends? Platonic friends with no sexual relations. Can we strive to just be friends without a relationship or anything extra? Let me know what you think.
Absolutely. I'm one of those guys. I got plenty of female friends that I talk to that I don't think nothing of or don't look at none of them in no type of way. I got them, I talk to them about stuff I got going on with women, just regular life things. They tell me about things they got going on with their boyfriends, and, just to get a man's perspective on things and what I think, or whoop-did-he-do. But, yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, I don't see a problem with it. It is what it is. But I got a situation too. Like I was talking to one of my friends. He's like, you don't think you talking to them women and you telling them about, y'all talk about women and stuff like that. They don't ever get curious. And then I said, no, man, I don't look at them like that. Like, why would they look at things like that? Like, if this is my friend, I don't think nothing of it. Like, I would never think that. But I definitely think it's possible. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and even if you're in a relationship, you're dating somebody or just talking to somebody, you're not nothing until you get married. You're just a friend. Like, so all that stuff, yeah, it's possible. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not trying to do none of that stuff or anything like that with them. I mean, eventually it might, but I don't look at none of them like that at all. I mean, some people like that, but a guy like myself, I'm a pure-hearted person. I don't look at none of them like that. Like I got my girl AAO. I talk to her every day. Like every day. This is my girl. Like I look at her like my little sister. My guys used and talk to AL. It's some of my guys that be trying to talk to her now. I'm like, no, you can't talk to her. I won't let her talk to you. They say, oh, you soft, you're a cock blocker and all this and this and that. I'm just not gonna let my friend get in that type of situation. I'm not gonna let her put herself in a situation to be around a zero. I know what some of these guys are like out here. I know some of these guys will, just be crucial. It's everybody's not a Derek, so I won't let her be like that. Derek, aka as Greg called me, the help.
The help? Okay, then. All right. G, you calling the help?
Yeah, he is the help. You know, Derek help a lot of people. They just women. He help a lot of people. But
That's real.
I
That's real.
think it can go down like just being friends. And I think they mature enough and grown enough that they do feel a certain way about you because some people, you can grow on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
When you meet somebody, the expectations be one thing, and the more you get to know the person, and the more or if y'all around each other, I think if y'all around each other, there's a good chance that y'all can grow something. But I'm gonna go 50-50. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could be cool with a woman, you know what I'm saying, and y'all could share, different situations that y'all may be having in y'all life, and just get feedback off of her. Like she could get some feedback from you as a male point of view. She can give you feedback from a woman's point of view. Go go back and forth.
Back and forth.
And some people look at it, especially if y'all too nice looking, or friends say y'all look cute together. You know what I'm saying? And they could try to spark that, but as long as y'all know what it is, like nah, or he or she might got a girl, you might got a dude, and I want you to meet my friend, and this, and this. But now on the flip side, watch this. Would y'all have y'all girl? Would y'all be cool with y'all girl having a male friend?
Ooh.
Would you be cool?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? With your dude having a female friend?
That's a
We could flip it like that and see who sleep good at night. See
DT.
that?
G, I want hold on. That's a great question. DT, go ahead. I want to hear you. Go ahead.
Look at this.
Drop the fuck.
Hey,
He got that oil
I
on his
don't think
hand.
it'd be a problem.
Stop it. I'm gonna say stop it, and I'm being nice. Stop it. But
DT,
anyway,
I gotta
I'm gonna
I agree with
disagree.
I gotta disagree with knowing
It's
you. So you saying you
girl,
would be
and
cool?
I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna disagree with you nicely. Nice. I know nicely. I'm not gonna go there with you. It's
DT,
not it ain't gotta be
Hold on.
about.
I'm gonna go. I ain't going there. But DC, are you being 100% honest with us that you would be cool with that?
Absolutely. They had multiple of them.
Oh, I'm being nice.
All right, DC. All right, yeah.
But I'm just saying that's the flip side of this. When you're in a relationship, can you take the fact that your partner having a friend? What if, okay, Greg gonna bring me home? It's 10 o'clock at night, or Greg want to go to the bar. You gonna stay home and watch Thursday night football, Fred?
No, I'm gonna
You gonna be telling me about Seattle and the Arizona Cardinals? Talking about Marvin Harrison drop that pass,
mm-hmm.
but your girl,
At the bar.
she at the bar with DT. They laugh. He gonna bring me home, babe.
Yeah.
I'm just saying but it could be done because what we talking about is going on in somebody's relationship right now. I had a friend that asked me how would I look at her saying me and her was to kick it, and she told me it's a male friend she'll never get rid of. I said, well, we all just be friends. Just being honest. Because I know if I had a female friend, I said I ain't getting rid of her. You're gonna think like, okay, what is it about her that you can't get rid of? Because in that state, I just think he'll come first before me in certain things. Because guess what? He got one up on you. He been knowing it long.
That's a good point.
And this thing's secret. She gonna tell him that'll be kept away from you. Y'all gonna be walking around about nah. There ain't no sucker or nothing like that. I'm just ain't gonna be stupid in that moment to go for that. That's the thing. I mean, a lot of women want men to be stupid to fall for stuff like that. And if you stupid enough to fall for something like that, you get what you deserve. It's a power trip.
It's a power
You
move.
know, they want that. So, in order for things to go good, you got to go against things you stand on.
Mm-hmm.
That's in both ways. So let's not play that game. Let's not even do that because if I bring a chick around, I'm like, yeah, this is my friend. I know how it's gonna be. And plus, I know me. Now, can I be with a chick and just be cool? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm cool with chicks now that I ain't touched. I am. But it's a but though. Still, they know not to come around. They gotta stay. So the calm and the text, I'm keeping it 100. And they might watch this too. They might watch this. And this is all respectful. It was invitations. Nah, I'm cool. Nah, just real talk. You know, but yeah, though. Go ahead, Fred. The floor yours, brother.
Yeah, DC, I'm gonna go ahead. What you about to say? Before I go, go ahead.
So I want to say this. So y'all was saying, do I really believe I can handle that situation? I do, and this the reason. But the thing is, it's got to be, if this your friend, this somebody I got to know that this your friend from the jump. This ain't gonna be your friend that's coming in 2 years, 3 years later to about this your friend. Nah, I ain't never heard of this person. No, that's not a problem. But it's men and women are friends all the time. My ex-wife had bukus of friends. I know plenty of women that have bukus of friends. Some of them don't try to smut them out or slut them out or spray them, as Greg called them. Some of them do.
Keep
You
putting
know,
my name and stuff.
I'm just not one of those guys that's looking to spray them or slut them out or anything like that. I can genuinely be their friend. It's possible. It's a whole bunch of people out here that do it every day. And like Greg said, with him, it's limitations. They know they can't do it. Greg, you got to get stronger, man.
No,
They
No,
should be able
I'm
to
not.
come
I
around
am
you at
stronger.
any
I'm
time.
still a friend. We ain't never did nothing. But
Right,
I'm
because
saying
they
this.
ain't came around you. You said they come around, you got to fight that temptation.
I ain't say I gotta fight temptations. That was them. I'm chilling.
Oh, okay. So no, say less,
I'm
Greg. You
chilling.
got it,
But
big
I'm
dog.
saying with you only saying it because you're doing it now. Let me ask you this. Do your girl male friend gotta be there before you enter her life, or can he be new?
No, I said if it's somebody that I know, like if I'm with
No,
you,
I'm asking you.
no, of course. I mean, listen, what
Got
do
it.
you need? I don't know. Hey,
No.
Greg,
I'm
listen.
about to break it down for you.
Hold
Interrupt.
on. I get you. No, I get you. This is what you said. It's possible. These women do go to work. They make friends at work. My ex-wife is in a medical field. I told her, I said, listen, that's the biggest profession where all the whores are at. They get slutted out in these nursing homes and hospitals. So being friends, if you come with this friend, it's a possibility he might be taking you down.
That's the thing. See, Fred, you gotta break it down to him.
yeah, but see, this what I want to say too. Do I have to cut you off, G? See, I think the situation is that I think we talked about this, that women, you got women that are more that are more related to guys, because a lot of time women, remember we talked about this, that women, they clash a lot. You know what I mean? Because women, you know what I mean? Where you got guys that we could be more loyal to each other. Like we meet each other, we all met each other different. I met DT from G, I met you from the gym. We clicked right away, where it was a respect there, that we had things in common. Where on the other end with women, it's a lot different, right? Because you might have talked to somebody that she used to talk to. You know how that go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so it always kind of get where it's a thin line. Or you told a woman, you told a girl, she told her friend this, and she told the other friend that she wasn't supposed to. She came back and told her. It's a lot of that going on where our end that ain't going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, because we could be upfront with what we got to talk about. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of that going. But I also want to talk about this, DT, what you just said. The situation is this, right? Is that um um you you're in a situation where you're in a relationship, right? Or you know, and G brought up a great point where the Thursday night game on, I'm watching it at the crib. She at the bar with him. They watching it at the bar. Why would I be at the bar watching it with them? Why would my woman be with her friend? Also, think about it like this. She getting a new outfit. She about to go out with you. She's sending pictures because she that comfortable with him, right? And this is a straight nigga. I ain't saying you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a straight. She's sending him, oh, look, well, I look in this dress. Oh, what you think about this hairstyle? What you think about these things? Listen, I'm not saying that you're not willing to bite. You have enough self-control not to bite. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, Derek, you a man. G, you a man. I'm a man. What you looking at? What you look? You didn't went down Instagram and seen something. You didn't see something. Everybody has seen something that they might thought is attractive, and that goes from both sides of man and women. You get what I'm saying? We are human beings. Like, we're not gonna think that your woman ain't never found another nigga attractive while she been with you. You see what I'm saying? Or never found the friend attractive. Oh, damn, that haircut look nice on you. This and that. You see what I'm saying? Those are little things, because things do grow. People do change. A nigga go from a shrimp to a big dog. You know what I mean? You put in that type of work in, people evolve. So that's the thing. Because guess what? That first thing they say, I ain't never seen you like that. Like, you have you ever heard of a girl say, damn, you sexy, you sexy, like, they might, and they ain't putting it the right way, but you see what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They didn't look at you like that until you did evolve into something that where they like, damn, this, I can't even avoid this now. I gotta give you some props, because guess what? We going out. The girls that she think that's cool, or the girls that she respect, that's what they saying to DT. Guess what they saying to G. Hey, boy, you see what I'm saying? Damn, girl, damn, I see you doing your thing. I love that haircut. I love it. Damn, you got that shit on tonight. She rolling with you. Guess what? She your friend. You ain't even looking at her. You like this. You didn't talk. You didn't talk to all the group of 3 girls. She sitting next to you. She drinking her Long Island with 2 ice cubes. She about to turn the fuck up now. You know what I mean? It's 6, 7 liquors in that motherfucker. She like this. Man, hold on. I came in here with this nigga, and this nigga ain't giving me no more attention. Do we understand where this going? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole point.
That's what I'm telling this dude right here.
And that's why I understand
what
he
don't
had
get
a
it.
great point about it.
Keep dropping bombs, Fred.
Hey, because you know what this is? The reason why I asked and I put this on here, because this is situational. This is situational.
I'm about to cook.
This is red zone. When you're in a this is situational. They playing like we might gotta pull something out the goddamn playbook, DT. We ain't flipped to that page yet. You hear me? We gotta get in.
He's Zach Taylor. He's Zach Taylor. He's pulling them damn same whack ass plays, goofy motherfucker. See, that's your problem. You don't be listening. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I be trying to tell you. Hey, I'll smile it. This is what I'm saying. Fred, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. What is the reason she will want another male friend if he's just now coming in? This is my friend from work. Who she like the lunch is building. And not to say this is going to happen, but a woman to put a guy in place before she move on. She got to have something stone. So she's over there building them 8, no, those 12s. You know them 7 to 7s, Derek. Them 7s in the morning to 7 at night, or 7 at night to 7 in the morning. She don't need lunch money from you no more. I don't know why. Greg got it. So when she on the phone, you checking on the lunch break, I'm on the passenger seat. Telling her food getting cold. You heard? But that's your friend, though. And the scary part is this. If you come up to her job and you do get to meet me, oh, that's your friend? You're going to be like, nah, cut that off. Now, she already built something with him. She's not cutting it off. If you believe that, you're done. Because the whole time you allow it, you heard of him, you never saw him. Now you're saw him. Now that's when the feelings come. That's when you're starting to pay more attention. That's when the phone go to the bathroom. That's when Candy Crush all of a sudden became popular. But the text came up top and you just hear pring, 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 pring. But she said boom, boom. That Cash App came in. That was on mute. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it go. That's why I say these friends and stuff like that, yeah, it could happen, but let's be real. If a woman in a relationship, bro, I'm single. The ice get broke when you allow me to come in and you already committed.
That's a fact.
Can nobody. This ain't no bragging. You're done. Because my whole thing is, what did I do for you to say, you can have my number? She didn't even tell me she didn't even send me a friend request on IG. That's the sneaky part. Don't nobody need numbers no more. Just give me your, now, what you hear the little YNs, what's your social media? Game time. And then they gonna hit you with the what's that one when you put a message, then it go away, vanish. What we doing? What we doing?
It is made for these things to happen. Social media has made it for these things to be fair game.
It
also,
is.
to G point, he made a great point. DT, what did he just say? He said nobody's inevitable to this, right? For example, Tom Brady. His wife left. Who did his wife cheat on him with?
Her trainer. Her trainer. Jiu-jitsu trainer.
Started off as friends. Do you think he never met Tom Brady?
He been to the crib. He ate at the crib.
Do you know he like this? Oh, you Tom Brady. Oh my! Do you understand what's going on?
Do you know he was stretching his wife to get loose before they started the class?
Exactly.
So the antenna. She was a human antenna. These are things that take place, and even in males. But a lot of women ain't gonna go for us to say, "Hey, I got this female friend named woo woo woo." No, you don't. She gonna come up to your job. I'm bringing you lunch today. Huh? You cook spaghetti garlic bread. You ain't know. I ain't know you know I cooked that. What, your mama made it? You dropping it off? Then Derek the type that gonna be cooking for the staff. He gonna be working at 7 to 7 talking about, yeah, I got you some Alfredo. I said, what you eat for lunch? Oh, we have some Alfredo with shrimp. She ain't never tell you Derek made it. Derek made it. You know, he a chef.
Mm-hmm.
Derek come with the Alfredo. I come in. I'm eating Derek Alfredo like, hey, baby, we got a bowl for you. Derek across the table like, He said, though. But then he taking her, you know what I'm saying? Right, lunch break. Right. He got her in a whip playing the Isley Brothers. That's what he doing. Talking about footsteps in the dark.
No, yeah, I'm playing that. It's written all over your face.
Oh, Lord. You better
shut
the party.
But this is the thing, though, and we're going to go ahead and switch to the last subject. But this is the thing, though, right? We've heard of the terms work boyfriend, work girlfriend.
Oh, my God.
Do you understand what we're talking about? Because people don't realize that how serious that is, because this is the thing. You're at work more than you're at the crib. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You're at work more than you're at the crib. Think about it. When you're working a 9 to 5, you're there Monday through Friday. You get a certain amount of time at the crib, but you're at the work. So what happens is that when you're out of sight, out of mind, but also when you're in front of somebody all the time, you build a relationship. Guess what they doing? Because a lot of times with females, guess what they do? They break the ice already, because the week 2, they telling you about your kids, telling you about her kids, what this nigga done did, what he ain't ate, what he ain't doing at the crib. So if you was a single guy, what are you doing? Oh, baby, I would never do, because that's all they looking for, is some comfort and somewhere to be able to vent. Because a smart nigga gonna do what? You gonna flip it, and I'm gonna plug in everything that you missing. Now your outlet is fully plugged. Now we got to put the surge protector down there. You hear me? Because you're fully loaded. Now it's a wrap. You see what I'm saying? Because now mentally, you already was attracted to me physically. Once I got you mentally, it's a wrap now. I could come with the fro with no mustache. You hear me? And you gonna be like, hey, nah, that nigga Fred right there, that nigga G, that nigga DT. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, is that this is why and where our native is from Africa, right? The guys we had over there, they had 10 wives. They ain't have friends. They friends was their wives. Hey, DT, let's be honest, G. Let's say it. If they had 8 of them, 10 of them, this was what was going on. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I said we came from that. We came from that. And so that's all I want to say is this, is that G, I'm gonna go ahead and let you end it. But what I'm gonna say is this, is that to me, is the same way that I look at relationships. When you build a relationship with a person, when y'all both was down and then y'all come up together, that's why the relationship work better. It's the same way with friends. Find somebody early on in your life. You know what I mean? Like if you really my friend and you a female or you a male, you ain't gonna have no problem introducing them to me. You ain't gonna have no problem with us kicking and them coming over, because guess what? We done built that rapport and that relationship where I rock with you. We so solid that I could call you, hey, big bro, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, damn, what's going on? You might reach out to me like, damn, Fred, you good, man? I heard what happened, da-da-da. That's what I'm talking about, a friend where they not hiding nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you right now, I ain't mentioning mention on that, but I know a motherfucker that said, hey, this is my friend. And my nigga said, okay, that's cool. That's what's up. And he ain't never seen him again. That ain't a friend. That ain't a friend. That's somebody that popped. That was somebody that might have been in a situation and found out when you end up being with her, that he got salty. He end up stop talking to her. A friend gonna be okay with it because he already got his own motion. Hey, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. If that nigga ain't got no motion going on, he ain't got nothing going on, that ain't a friend. she ain't a friend. That's just point. That's what I think about it. And I think it's just better off to have you be platonic friends with your guys. Women, be platonic friends with your girls. Because when you start bringing the other side into it, I'm gonna be honest. This is my percentage of it. 85% of it, the time it's gonna get nasty. G, go ahead and end it.
The most dangerous person in that is the guy that know you and you don't know him. He know all about you. Yep. He's the most dangerous. And women be so gully to be in that situation, spewing all the stuff in the crib to that man, a stranger that you starting to trust with y'all business. I know Fred. I could walk past Fred at Kenwood Mall at the Apple store. She texted me talking about, yeah, he giving me that new watch. Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you see it Monday. You heard? So that's the most dangerous person.
Yep.
You're basically put away. Yeah, he got mad because the Bengals lost. He told us the kids to go to bed early, and he didn't want me to cook. And see, you ain't into it like that. All that's being spewed. He did that for real. Oh, and I would have never did that. I just would have took that on the chin, you know. Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done, but go ahead.
No, and that's what I'm gonna say, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Jack Reacher. Going back to what G said, Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise when he was that guy, like basically trying to figure out something had happened where a guy ended up shooting somebody. He came out to figure out what really happened. But one thing he said to the criminal at the end, the villain at the end, I'm gonna end it like this. He said this. He said, the worst thing that can happen is I got nothing to lose, and the worst thing that can happen is me in the shadows, and the only thing I'm focused on is coming for you. You understand what I'm saying? When you got an op like that where they focus strictly on you and you don't know where I'm coming from with it. The boy said, I'm drinking your blood from a boot. Then he hung the phone up. The villain, the criminal, the villains was so distraught where he ended up calling them back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because he shifted the power. That's the worst thing, is the unknown. And the worst thing to us as man, and I think this is in our top 3, and I'm gonna end it right here. The worst thing you can do is have me looking stupid, and I don't know that I'm looking stupid. That is the worst thing that can ever be done. And I'm telling you right now, and it's niggas, and guess what? As real guys, I ain't never mad at the niggas because you're doing what you're supposed to do. This is in our nature. I'm never mad at the nigga. I'm mad at if you're my partner, it's certain things that you shut down from the start because you might give in. And if he gives you that notion that is something that you might give into, you already attracted to this man, but he give you great advice, there's things that's opening you up. You got to cut that off. Same way with the woman. You see what I'm saying? Gee, you just made an example of it. Motherfucker sent me invitations. I cut it off because I knew that I understand it could go away.
Yeah.
Because guess what they did? Guess what they did with G and DC? This the good part about G, because he's super smart, right? But guess what they did? She done told him everything. He know you crazy as shit. I know y'all hit you with this shit. It is over when you're popping up at the gym. You know I'm up there.
And guess what, Derek? You know my favorite. I'm innocent. My hands up.
Yeah, you stay 4 out.
Look, the hands up. But look, Derek, I'm still in striking distance. They can turn to this just in case he want to. Hey, bro, I don't know. I'm just saying, get that book out in that pad and start jotting this down. I'm just saying, DT.
Real talk.
I'm just saying.
Real talk. But look, though, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get this. We're going to go ahead and get this done. So this is what we're going to do. NFL picks week 4. We'll go ahead and keep it quick. DT, we're going to go ahead and start with you, brother. I'm going to go down these games. You let me know who's going to win and lose. And then
what we at from week 3? Did you add them up?
Week 3. So yeah, I did add them up, but we're gonna go at week 4. Then I'm gonna come back with both weeks next week. So we'll do that just because we didn't get to show the fans that we'll be picked week 3. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that up for us, and then we'll come back with week 4 with all the totals. Gotcha. So week 4, DT, we starting here. Vikings at Steelers.
Give me Pitt.
And it's in Dublin.
Give me Pitt.
Give me Pitt. Chargers and Giants at the Giants.
I'm taking Chargers.
Titans and Texans, we in Tennessee.
I'm taking H-Town.
Commanders and Falcons, we in Atlanta.
I'm doing the Dirty Bird.
Saints and Bills, we in Buffalo.
Give me J.A.
Eagles and Buccaneers, we in Tampa Bay.
I'm flying high with the Eagles.
Browns and the Lions, we in Detroit.
Give me the Lions.
Panthers and Patriots, we in New England.
Give me New England.
Jaguars and 49ers, we in San Francisco.
I'm taking San Fran.
Colts and the Rams, we in Los Angeles.
I'm taking Rams.
Ravens and Chiefs, we in Kansas City.
I got to go with Lamar.
Bears and Raiders, we in Oakland.
I'm taking the Bears.
Packers and Cowboys, we in Dallas.
I got to go with Michael to have a big game coming back.
Jets and Dolphins, we in Miami.
Give me Jets.
And then we got the Monday night game, Bengals versus the Broncos in Denver.
Since my mama had me.
Since your mama had me. All right. Thank you, DT. G, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Vikings and Steelers, we in Dublin.
Pittsburgh.
Chargers and Giants, we in New York.
That's tough.
Your boy Jackson Dart. Your boy Jackson Dart starting too.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Titans and Texans in Tennessee.
Oh,
not Tennessee, but Houston.
Texans.
Commanders and Falcons, we in ATL.
ATL.
Saints and Bills, we in Buffalo.
Billies.
Eagles and Buccaneers, we in Tampa. Ooh.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Browns and Lions, we in Detroit.
D-Town.
Panthers and Patriots, we in New England.
Pats.
Jaguars, 49ers, we in San Francisco.
The Niners.
Colts and Rams, we in Los Angeles.
LA.
Ravens and Chiefs, we in Kansas City.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City.
Bears and Raiders, we in Las Vegas.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
Packers, Cowboys, we in Dallas.
I'm gonna go with the Pats.
Jets and Dolphins, we in Miami.
Miami.
And last but not least, Bengals and Broncos, we in Denver.
Broncos.
All right, bet. So I'm gonna do mine quickly here, y'all. I'm going Vikings and Steelers. I'm going Steelers and Dublin. Chargers and Giants. I'm going to Chargers. Titans and the Texans. I'm going to Texans. Commanders and Falcons. I don't know. Is Jalen Daniels, is he still out? Do y'all know?
Oh, I think the receiver out too. McLaurin out too.
I see McLaurin out. I'm going Falcons. Saints and Bills, I'm going Bills. Eagles and Buccaneers, I'm going with Tampa, man. I think Tampa gonna get this one.
Yeah.
Browns and Lions, I think the Lions gonna win. Panthers and Patriots, we in Foxborough, I'm going with the Pats. Jaguars and 49ers, I'm going with the Jaguars. I'm going with the Jaguars. I'm going with the Jaguars. Colts and Rams, I'm going with the Rams. It's time for Daniel Jones to sit on down. Ravens and Chiefs, Lamar, they need this one. They need it. Lamar Jack, they need this game. I'm 50-50, but I'm going with Lamar Jackson. Bears and Raiders, I'm gonna go Bears. Packers and actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to Raiders. Bears gonna let us down. Packers and Cowboys, I'm going Packers. They just took a bad loss. They gonna spray the Cowboys at the crib. Jets and Dolphins, I'm going with the Jets. I'm going with the Jets to win this game. Then Bengals and Broncos, I'm going with the Broncos. It ain't no. The Bengals would be 2-2 by next Sunday. I love the Who They as well, guys.
Yeah, we love the Bengals. We love them. It's my guys, but
for sure. Hey, listen, DT, man. Making the Right Play podcast, episode 19, man. Go ahead and sit us home with that flavor real quick.
Hey, man, I don't even know what to say, man. You threw me a lob and I can't dunk it, but I want to thank you folks for coming along on this episode 19. It's been a hell of a journey. Like I said, tomorrow, if y'all ain't doing nothing, be at Wertho versus Taft. It's a 3:00 game. Get there early. Parking is $5. It's $10 to get in.
I'm parking across the street.
But continue to like, comment, and subscribe to this podcast. Ignore all the stuff from Greg right now. This ain't about that. This episode 19. We're doing plenty of lives that he hasn't dunked. But go ahead, Greg.
Man, this guy. Yeah. Episode 19. Hope y'all like it, man. Learn something from it. we always try to leave a little educational stuff, not trying to tear up no household, so don't get it twisted like that. It's just a
Sure.
male perspective. We try to get love on both sides, that's what make the podcast a little different. We are sports dominant, but we got true life too. We do care about certain things that go on in the city. We like to shine light on other things as well. A lot of people have been like, man, I appreciate y'all, making that pivot. Sorry for the pivot, but making that switch to real life situations. Appreciate that. Y'all know who y'all are. But man, just keep liking, sharing, subscribe, and leave comments. We appreciate it because we grow from that. So episode, 19, hope it's a gem for y'all. Peace.
For sure. Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna back up there, man. Listen, like, share, subscribe, comment, y'all. Tell your folks, Making the Right Play podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok and Instagram. This is what I'm gonna say, y'all. We already 6 weeks through school. Hey, kids, continue to stay focused, continue to stay on the grind. Hey, parents, we appreciate y'all for getting these kids to school, making sure they're getting there on time, making sure they're getting this getting these activities after school. There's a lot of things going out here for these kids to be able to be productive. So that's my number one thing. So I'm gonna definitely shout out my kids and shout out the kids of the Ryan Academy, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep grinding, keep doing y'all thing. Principal Bronstein, shout out to you. You the truth. Listen, and also this one I'm gonna say as well, y'all. Cincinnati Bengals, man. Joe, hopefully we can get on. Hopefully we can get on tack here, man. We want to definitely. We were set to have a great year, and so hopefully we finish through. But the number one thing is I want to shout out to my co-host G and shout out my boy DT, man. I appreciate the journey. I'm having fun with this thing. This is and we just appreciate anybody that's commented, like, to share, to subscribe. T-shirts, any ideas, anybody that's giving us ideas on willing to help the podcast. Listen, it's not going unnoticed, y'all. We talk about these things. We talk about y'all. We share messages. So we just want to let y'all know that we appreciate the love, man. And this is episode 19, Making the Right Play podcast, y'all. I can't wait till we get to 100 because we going to keep coming. We going to keep dropping on y'all, man, until we can't drop no more. We appreciate y'all, man. And y'all, listen, y'all have a great weekend, a great week, man. We'll see y'all next Friday, man. We out. Peace.